Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, as always, my name is Katie. I own a small dog grooming business in regional Victoria, Australia, and I like to get into the nitty-gritty of finance because that's the type of content that I like to watch. Now, you can probably tell from the title, depending on what I've actually titled it, but this is the October financial update, and it was the biggest month I've had all year, income and profit-wise. It was nuts. I literally spent a week of October in Perth on holiday. I can't believe that it was still the biggest profit month. I thought it was going to be like a big dip, but to be fair, I did work a lot of extra days in October, so that's why. Let's just follow the template that I normally do. We'll go over the numbers and then I'll talk about how that happened. So total income for October was $15,792 and the expenses were only $11,591 of that. That leaves me with a profit of $4,201, which works out to around 27% profit margin, which is my highest profit margin for the whole year so far. That profit does include the money I put into separate saving accounts for superannuation and my own personal annual leave, but I do count them as profit because I don't count them as an expense until they're actually paid. Noteworthy income was 750 of that was equipment sales. So I sold 2 pairs of clippers that I no longer need. My cat wants to come in for this video, that's fine. This is Delvin. Hey bud. So I sold 2 pairs of clippers that I no longer needed and some other bits and bobs, and I made $750 last month that way. But then also noteworthy expenses was we had a shampoo order, which was about $650. So kind of like it all worked out in the wash. I only really order shampoo probably every 2 or 3 months because I get the big 5-litre tubs and they last a long time. They last about 2 weeks each and I buy like 6 of them. So my well-being in October. The trip away was awesome. It was absolutely wonderful. I said it in my last video, but I went to Perth for the WWE. I got to see my favorite wrestler, Rhea Ripley, 4 times. I know that I put footage of this in the last video, but I'll just include some extra footage here because there is no such thing as too much Rhea Ripley. Anyway, and however, everything after Perth was an absolute drag. I noticed myself feeling more and more mentally burnt out and struggling and feeling restless. I've been a dog groomer for so long that I can groom dogs with my eyes closed. So the physical aspect is totally fine. It's the mental aspect. I work alone, and because I don't need to really focus that much on what I'm doing, because it's muscle memory at this point. I really struggle with keeping my brain entertained, so I watch a lot of YouTube. I talk to ChatGPT a lot, which I know is very lame, but it's always there to talk to. But that only goes so far. I also announced something pretty big in October regarding my business plans for 2026, which had been weighing pretty heavily on me, so it was nice to get that off my chest. I'll go into it some more in the next video because it's going to be a whole thing, and it's actually like lunchtime on a Thursday today, which I would normally be working, but I had 3 hours worth of clients cancel. There was a client who had a long-haired German Shepherd and a Husky, and they cancelled. So now I've got 3 hours free in the middle of the day and I want to enjoy it. And I feel like that's going to be a whole thing. So I'll talk about it in the next video. Goal review for October. My October goal was to hit a $7,000 resting balance. I wasn't sure if this was doable. I wanted to do it in order to justify buying a video camera for myself, which is a purchase I've been thinking about for quite a while. This fucking cat, it just will not calm down. Oh my God, I'm gonna kick him in the head. I'm gonna punch in the head. Dog groomer beats up cat, caught in HD. Did I hit that goal? Yes, I did. I didn't think I was going to. Same as the last month's goal, actually. That's a new thing that's happening. I didn't think I was going to hit the goal because I was away for a week of it, so I knew I wouldn't be earning money. But the resting balances actually were interesting. So they were, let me find it. So there was 4 paydays, so 4 days that I tracked the resting balance. The first one was 6,818. Second one was 6,604, so it went down because I think I left for Perth on the 9th or the 10th. On the 19th, it was 6,525, so it went down even more. but I'd only just come back from Perth by then. But the last Sunday of the month, the resting balance was at 7,403. So it just went down, 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 and then it just skyrocketed. It was nuts. I worked a lot. Once I got back from Perth, and including the day that I landed on my 6 a.m. flight. Such a bad idea. But I worked every single day for the rest of the month except for one. So I pumped it out. I did so many dogs, which is why the resting balance just skyrocketed, because I was just bringing in so much gross income. It's not sustainable. It's not ideal, but it did get me over the edge, and I rewarded myself with a video camera. I'm filming on it right now. It's a Sony ZV-1 Mark II. I got it refurbished. It is already making videos so much easier. I'm filming this on it right now in my lunch break, in my very long lunch break, because I know that I can just take the footage and edit it, and I might even be able to get this video up tonight, which is incredible. I've already filmed 2 dog grooms worth of footage as well. I groomed an Old English sheepdog and a extra large oodle. I think he's a groodle, but I'm not sure. In America, you guys call them golden doodles, which is a funny thing to call them. We call them groodles. And I have the footage and it's already on my computer, ready to go, ready to edit. I filmed it yesterday and I started editing it yesterday. What is this? It's so nice not to have to fight with the storage on my phone constantly to try and get these videos out. Alrighty-o. November goals. I think that I'm setting 2 goals for this month. It's already the 13th. I was waiting until this camera arrived before I filmed this video, so I could have got this done earlier, but I wanted to wait for this camera. Again, as it's halfway through the month already, I decided I was just going to do 2 relatively simple goals. Another reason that I decided to do simple goals was because it's my birthday at the end of the month, and not that I'm a birthday month person, it's just that my birthday is on the 30th, so it's at the end of the month, and I didn't want to get all the way to the end of the month and then be like, oh no, I haven't achieved my goal, and then work hard at the end of the month when it's my birthday and I should be taking the opportunity to relax and just chill out. So I made 2 easy goals. One of them is to post on my Katie Polar Instagram page every single day. I think I've been doing pretty good. I'm not holding myself super rigidly to that, but we'll see how I go for the rest of the month. And the second goal was to hit an $8,000 resting balance. The amount that I'm working at the moment, I am kind of just naturally stacking on the profit. So I think this will just happen. I might even have to change it actually, because let me check how much is in my business bank account as of now. Let me see. I've had to move the camera a little bit right as I went to check my bank balance. The video camera died. I would just show you, but I don't know if it's okay if you guys see my account numbers or not, like my details. My operating expenses account is currently sitting at $9,500, and it's Thursday, so there's a couple more days of money to go into it, and then I'll pay myself, I think it's like $1,400 this week, because I'm working, I think 6 days this week, so I'm getting paid a lot, which is lovely. I just would rather not work. But yeah, I think I've definitely already hit that, so maybe I should make it even higher. We've got, how many more paydays do we have left? There's a payday on the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th, so maybe I should make it even higher. Maybe I should go for a $9,000 resting. Yeah, I think I'll go for 9,000. So that's the goal, is a $9,000 resting balance by the end of November. I think I will just naturally hit that because I'm working a lot. I think I've only got 3 more days off for the rest of the month, so that should be doable. All that's left now is the closing arguments. October was huge, biggest month, felt fantastic, felt exhausting. A bunch of money coming in, not too much money going out in October. Did I say October or November earlier? I meant October if I said November. It's just November now. But I still managed to have some fun along the way, which is nice. In November, I'm just gonna focus on keeping that momentum going. I don't really have a choice. I'm appointment based and I've already made the appointments, so I have to show up for them. But creatively, I would like to keep the momentum going, and maybe I would like to check out like another video this month, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you as always for tuning in. I hope this wasn't too boring of a video. I feel like I smashed it out way too fast. Normally I record for like half an hour and then I cut it down to 10 minutes, and I feel like I've smashed this out in like 15-20 minutes, so hopefully it's not too garbage. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. I just finished filming that whole video. I knew it was too good to be true. Why didn't I sticky roll on my shirt? I'm filming in 4K. You can see everything now. Oh no. I'm not taking it back. I'm not refilming all of that. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm a dog groomer. Hair doesn't bother me, but it bothers me when I'm looking at the footage. Look what just arrived in the mail as I was editing this. This is dumb. This doesn't have anything to do with finance, but I just want to include it. It's a Labubu. What color is it gonna be? I already know what color it's gonna be. There she is! She's all coconut. What a cutie. She's adorable. I love her.